Hey everyone, Pastor Brandon here with Calvary Chapel Hemet, bringing you today's Heart to Home Daily Devotional. And let me start by telling you about something that happened to me a while back. It was pretty late at night, and out of nowhere, the electricity went out. And so the first thing I did was I went out to the front and I looked around at the other houses, the other neighbors, to see if, their electricity had went out too, or was it just mine? And well, it was the entire block had went down. And I remember it was really kind of eerie. All the street lights were out, the porch lights were out. And I remember it was kind of a cloudy night out, and so the stars weren't shining. There was no moonlight, and so it was just really dark. And in my house, it was so dark that you couldn't even see your own hand in front of your face. It was just pitch black. And so I got a candle, and I lit it, and I sat it down on the coffee table there. And that little candle, well, it shined bright in that darkness. And I remember thinking about how no matter how dark it is, no matter how black the darkness gets, or how much darkness there is around, it couldn't keep that little tiny light from shining and lighting up the area around it. And when you really think about it, that's pretty neat. That even the smallest, tiniest little light can overtake the darkness that surrounds it. The darkness can never consume the light ever. That smallest bit of light makes the darkness flee, and it exposes what the darkness has overtaken. The Bible has a lot to say about light and darkness. For example, in John's Gospel, chapter 8, verse 12, Jesus refers to himself as the light of the world. Let me read it to you. It says, "Then Jesus spoke to them again, saying, I am the light of the world. He who follows me shall not walk in darkness, but have the light of life." And in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 8, the Apostle Paul calls us to remember who we were before Jesus saved us. He says, "For you once were darkness." You weren't in darkness, you were darkness. "But now you are light in the Lord. Therefore walk as children of light." And I think that's really neat. Jesus says, "I am the light of the world." And Paul says, "You were once darkness, but now you are light in the Lord." Why? Because we are in Christ, right? Who is the light of the world. And because of that, Jesus has something to say about being a light as well. It's in Matthew's Gospel, chapter 5, verses 14 through 16. Jesus says to us Christians, "You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden. Nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand, and it gives light to all who are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven." When the power went out, it was so comforting to have that little candle burning in the middle of the living room in the midst of all that darkness, because it gave its light despite the darkness that was surrounding us. And that's what we are in this dark world, guys. Because we are light, we are called to walk as children of light. And something neat is once I saw how much light that one little candle lit up that darkness, well, I decided to light another candle, and another candle, and another candle. And before long, that pitch black room was suddenly filled with light, and you could see clearly. That's exactly what happens when God's children are letting their lights shine. The more of us that do that, the more lights there are together, shining bright, the brighter the area becomes. So let's go out there, guys, and light up the whole dark world with the light of Jesus Christ. And so, the question, what's something or some way that you can let the light of Jesus Christ shine through you today? I encourage you to seek the Lord and ask Him to show you and to give you that opportunity to make that darkness run away. Hey guys, as always, it's a blessing doing these devos with you. Looking forward to the next time we're together. God bless you guys. We love you. We'll talk to you later.